It's very ironic that all of my family and friends who tell me that they cannot meditate are the people who most need to practice meditation. So I have a technique for all of you who absolutely, firmly, totally believe that you cannot meditate. So this is a non-meditate practice. This is something else. This will help you develop your mind and reduce your anxiety and be much more present in this moment, this very powerful moment happening right now as you're practicing. Okay? It was that simple, wasn't it? Did you see that I just took a breath and I was aware of that breath? Now, here's to practice. Let's begin. Are you ready? Are you ready? Or are you in the middle of watching 3 videos and then reading a newspaper and driving a car? We need to prepare ourselves if we want to be able to develop the mind. The mind is not going to self-develop. It needs some technique. And that's what I want to share with this video. I've written about this technique in my books, and I want to make it live so that as soon as you clear some distractions from your life, you can sit down and get practicing. And that's it. Let's begin. Sit down and begin observing your breath. Whether your eyes are open or closed, whichever you prefer, begin observing the current breath. That's it. Observe the inhale and observe the exhale. You'll see that some thoughts come up very naturally. No problem. Come back again to awareness of the breath. That's right. We are simply observing the breath. Meanwhile, thoughts are still happening. Fine, because that's part of the practice. This practice is to observe the breathing. Observe. Notice that the mind is wandering, and then bring the attention back to the breathing. The mind may wander again and again and again. And what do? Bring your attention back to the breathing. And this is the key point. Get this. Bring the attention back to the breathing. The mind goes out, you bring it back. The mind goes out, you come back to the breathing. The mind goes wandering, you bring it back. That's the practice. We might call it coming back home to the present breath. Breathing in and out. very naturally. Allow the breath to flow. Notice that some breaths are rather shallow and other breaths are rather average and some other breaths are rather deep. No right or wrong here. We simply notice the characteristic of each breath as we observe. Breathing in and breathing out. More and more thoughts may be coming. Cool, because that's the practice. The thoughts come and you bring your attention back. Even if the thoughts wander for 2 or 3 minutes, that's part of the practice. Bring your attention back to the breathing. Breathing in, breathing out, and then notice that the lungs are quite still for a moment. So it's actually a 3-way or a 3-beat type of breathing. Inhale, exhale, and then the lungs are still. Go ahead, observe. All we do in this practice is observe the breathing. Inhale, exhale, and then the lungs are still. A 3-step rhythm. We continue observing that. Meanwhile, thoughts are going to be coming up. And you're going to bring the mind back to the breathing. Some feelings, some memories, some hopes are going to come up. Okay, now come back. The practice is coming back. In order to come back, we have to allow the mind to float. Hey, come back to the present breath. That is the whole technique. I can suggest that after this video, turn off the phone or computer and sit as long as you can practicing this technique. I make no promises what's going to happen, but I can say that it is very powerful and extremely important practice for knowing yourself and knowing truth deep inside. This is the most powerful path I've ever known. It's also very simple, and it's also free. You do not need a guru. You don't have to go to the Himalayas. You don't have to go to Tibet. You sit down right where you are and practice observing the present breath. When the mind wanders, bring it back. Go ahead, turn off the phone, do not disturb, set it aside, and practice. And you will know for yourself.